Bruno was the first person to get completely naked.
Why does that not surprise me?
No, I'm not offended. And it was just an introduction. It was like, hey, please tell us your name and where you're from. Bruno stripped butt naked.
Taye, petrifying for you, or you were ready to be thrown in?
If I was lied to, because someone said I wouldn't have to get completely naked, so that's one of the main reasons why I did it.
It's called the Real Full Monty, Taye. It's in the title of the show.
We've been thinking about you. You've been on our hearts. Where are you at in your journey right now?
Thank you so much. I'm feeling great.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real Full Monty.
For one night only, 6 celebrities will bear it all.
My God, it's just out there. It's gonna be a very warm room.
For a great cause.
To bring awareness to cancer.
Mr. Anderson, if I may, I need to come over and shake your hand.
Okay.
On behalf of America, we thank you.
For?
The check is in the mail for the Real Full Monty.
Oh, boy, you know what?
This is exactly what we asked for.
Well, let me hurry up and cash that check before you put stop payment on it. After you see the show, you might like, insufficient funds.
You're going the wrong direction, sir.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be asking for more.
Oh, wow.
And I want to pay you a compliment.
Well, that's what I hear a lot.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
All right.
More is better than less.
I agree with that.
I lost a very dear friend to cancer, so I wanted to help bring awareness.
For me particularly, I had to do it because of Len. We lost him last year.
I'll be honest, I was diagnosed with cancer.
I've decided to do something called the Real Full Monty.
If we can do the striptease in front of a live audience, hopefully that'll inspire people to go get checked.
Not only is this a very passionate show, it's a purposeful show.
Yes, it is.
Tell me where this idea came from.
You know, it came from Fox. They came to me and asked me my connection to cancer and would I be interested in hosting the Real Full Monty, and I told them yes, I would.
Just like that?
Just like
Easy
that.
yes?
I mean, anytime you ask me, look, I'm comfortable within the skin that I'm in.
As you should be, yes.
That's why I got completely naked on stage with these fine gentlemen here and Chris Jones as well.
Yes.
But, you know, it's a personal story to all of us.
Of course.
You know, and just how cancer has affected us individually and collectively and with friends and family members. So once they told me what it was about, without hesitation, I said, yes, I would be a part of it.
Okay, so on a scale of scared straight to strip me down, I'm ready.
She likes to keep throwing those hard 8s and straight lines to a bunch of men who were naked on stage together. But okay, ma'am.
Listen,
all right, I see what this is
I'm
about.
here to do a job. I have a service to the audience.
Uh-huh.
James, let's start with you. Where did you rank going into this?
I mean, when I heard what the project was about and what it was there to raise awareness for, early cancer detection, I knew in my heart I was doing it. My brain, however, was like white knuckling it all the way. Like, what are you doing? So yeah, I think it vacillated between a 1 and a 10, kind of on a daily basis, on a moment-to-moment basis. Yeah.
You ran the gamut.
I ran the gamut. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruno?
Actually the same, because, you know, when he first asked me, I said, definitely. This I have to do because, you know, we all, as he says, have stories, and it's very, very important, you know, for everybody to get the message. Then we started, and I really have to do this, show the jewelry package. I said, how the hell? I mean, when it actually, isn't it? We were rehearsing, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, we do it, yeah, cool. Then when you actually have to do the thing, and everything starts to go wrong, and he keeps screaming, and the other one falls out. I mean, I'm telling you, actually, the making of would be brilliant.
Oh, we need the blooper reel.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah?
Oh my God! It was. We were just literally, what are we doing? I mean, it was hysterical, but he's worth it. He really is worth it.
And I'd also like to add that Bruno was the first person to get completely naked.
Why does that not surprise me?
In rehearsal.
I watch Dancing with the Stars every week. You're not afraid of a low V.
No, and it was just an introduction. It was like, hey, please tell us your name and where you're from. Bruno stripped butt naked.
No, the fact is, I'm very comfortable in being naked, but actually taking all these things off.
Yes.
You remember?
In front of America.
In front, but all together.
Yes.
It's quite
And
technical.
everything keeps sticking in the wrong places. I mean, we couldn't have one wax me in the jocks up in the face. I mean, the thing. I mean, it was hysterical, wasn't it?
Anthony, again, the check's in the mail.
Yes.
Thank you. You did your job.
It is petrifying. It doesn't matter what people say. It is petrifying.
Okay, Taye, petrifying for you, or you were ready to be thrown in?
Both. No. Well, first off, I was lied to because someone said I wouldn't have to get completely naked, so that's one of the main reasons why I did it. But apparently that was a lie because I had to get completely naked. Even somebody that I didn't have to be completely naked.
Oh, well, okay.
But it was smart.
Real Full Monty. It's in the title of the show.
I was going to say, what part of that got
should've
confusing to you?
I should have known.
You've been trapped.
So you finally do fully strip down.
We do.
How did that
we
feel?
do, and it was so cathartic. Actually, I didn't. This whole process ended up being nothing like I thought. We got really close with each other, and even though the choreography was fun and we all had to really focus, we got to know each other and each other's situations, which kind of put us, really it got us in touch with why we were there. So it was easy to forget that we had to strip down.
Exactly.
And then when we were reminded, then it was almost too close to the end to really stress out. So it worked out. It worked itself out.
Okay, you had no choice but to accept
We
it.
had no choice.
By the time we had proper thong testing, we were.
Thong
already.
Thong
Listen to that
testing.
word.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Thong testing.
What
Kiss
goes
in my
into
life.
thong testing?
Well, the thong, it's got to stay on
yes.
until you want to take it off, and then it's got to come off. It's got two
Easily.
jobs. It's got two jobs.
Yeah.
And so, this is a feat of engineering
Wow.
for
Yeah, you don't
Physical marvel.
for some of
you
us.
don't take the thong off.
Yes.
You don't take the thong off like normal underwear. It's got these clasps and buttons, and you got to figure out which hand and how to do it. And
On a specific beat.
And then on top of that, let's not forget Chris Jones, who is a three-time Super Bowl champion,
And also 3 times bigger
who's actually 3 times bigger.
Than
He had
us.
to have a special thong.
He did.
He had to have special material flown in.
Was he the diva of the
in
group?
order.
It was the size of a parachute. Yeah. I got blown away every time it took.
Was this what it was like an average
Every
day
day,
on
yeah.
set?
Every
Just complete
every
mayhem?
second.
Complete chaos.
Yes.
Tyler, let me ask you. I feel like you're a pretty comfortable guy, getting down on stage.
Oh,
How
whoa.
did you feel about this?
What gives you that? So the entire time I was so excited to be in a room, not just in a room, but doing something this big with people I've idolized since I grew up. Huge inspirations to me, every single one of you. Bruno, I'm still figuring out if you're an inspiration.
We should have a talk later.
I was so excited the entire time that no nerves really hit me until the thong testing. And I was also excited to be doing this for this cause. Cancer's very close to my family, and I've always figured out, how do I advocate, how do I give people advice? Just my whole life, ever since that happened, my mom passing away from it, I've been trying to figure out, how do I want to be perceived in this world of cancer and inspiring people? And this helped me kind of figure that out a little bit more and just getting the word out. And so I was really, there were no nerves. Everything was just, there was a goal and a focus, and I was excited to be in the room with everybody. This is exactly how it was, this banter nonstop. It was so fun. Anthony's so funny. Everyone's so funny.
Yeah.
And then the thong testing was when I was like, oh, this is real.
Remind me to make an extra bookmark on my calendar for the thong testing
Yeah.
moment in the show. I think you're all natural-born performers and entertainers. So please give me a little tease or a glimpse of what kind of camp, what kind of routine choreography are we going to see when you hit the stage?
Do you guys remember it?
Well, I mean, it's Mandy did. Mandy Moore is one of probably the best,
Yes.
Yes.
award-winning,
Yeah.
and she was very, very smart. There's a lot of props involved, chairs, and I won't give it away, but it's visually, as always, everything she does is stunning.
Yeah.
The trick is doing it all of us together at the same time.
Right, the synchronicity of it all. And how did that go?
And when there is props, they always say, never
Yeah.
work with props with children or dogs.
Right here.
Because there's something. No, but you know what I mean? It's like there is always something always goes wrong.
And did it?
No, but we did it at the end. But it was, when it was complex, very beautifully thought. And but you have to get it right.
Yeah.
And I think she did a fantastic job. It's going to look amazing.
She tips her hat to old school, almost
Proper,
burlesque,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
leaving so much to
Broadway,
the imagination,
Well, and so much to the imagination until we get naked.
Until,
Yeah.
but these days I wouldn't know because I'm saved and I love Jesus. But strip clubs, everything comes off immediately. That's
You
what
love
people
Tyler's
tell me.
back?
That's what,
We took Tyler's back?
We took our time, didn't we?
well, yeah. You know, it really, we do it slowly and it's a choreography.
And it was great having James and Bruno there because they took the dance really seriously, and James was you were just so on point with it, and so every time I had a question, I would ask James like, how do we do this?
Yeah.
And the way his hips would move was just.
Well, you really were
Amazing.
tremendous on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, thank you.
And I think you are such a treasured part of pop culture. We've been thinking about you. You've been on our
thank you.
hearts. Where are you at in your journey right
Thank
now?
you so much. I'm feeling great. Feeling really strong, in a very good place. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
He's
you.
a great kisser.
He's a
Oh, do we get a little bit of that on this show?
Wow!
We're getting a lot on this show. We really do owe you.
Okay. All right, put it all out there then. All right.
I missed that bit. How could I have missed that bit?
James, I know you have your unwavering support from your family, but gaining a brotherhood like this when you're going through a challenging time in your life, what does that mean to you?
That was ultimately, I think, what really made me know that I was going to do this, was to be in a supportive group of other guys who were touched by this, in some way, shape, or form. I knew it would be a great support group. And then you throw in dance and fun and laughs. And I just thought, this is definitely an environment I want to be a part of. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll cheers to that. I am curious, when you tell your families, I am going to do a show called The Real Full Monty, what was everyone's reaction?
My mama said, can I be front row?
And was she?
And she was.
She was. Great, I wouldn't
She
expect
was.
anything less.
She was there. I
My
remember.
mother wanted to be front row center. I don't know why. She
Listen,
took a lot of pictures with Chris after the show, though.
Okay, good. Listen, she's proud of her baby, bringing this baby to life.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you've got a great soccer team back at home.
Yeah.
What do they make of Dad doing this?
I asked him permission first. I said, listen, I'm thinking of doing something really crazy. It's to raise awareness for early cancer detection. And it's a dance. And my kids are like, well, what's the catch? I'm like, well, I'm going to strip naked. But it's to,
it's for a good reason.
It's to get attention for this cause. And God bless my 14-year-old. She looked and she goes, I don't really see the downside.
So you
And
get
I
that
was like,
blessing.
wow. And then my 12-year-old goes, you're going to do what? So it was just a bunch of different reactions having to kind of be there. And
Yeah, the different ages, I imagine, feel differently about it.
yes, they did. Yeah.
Bruno, how does your family feel about this?
Well, my friends and family are naked. You're always naked. What's the point?
It's another day at the office
It's another
for
day at the
you.
office. But there's no, but in fact, what I did, it really is my Dancing with the Stars family. I really did it for Len because Len obviously was affected with prostate cancer a long time ago. He had an operation. Then things, it gave him quite a few years, but unfortunately we lost him, and he's still, for all of us, it's still a big thing. We're like brothers, there's more than a lot to it. And I think it's very, very important for men to go and have these tests, because I know it's embarrassing. People think it's embarrassing, but there's nothing to it, really. You just relax, let them do what they have to do, get up there, check it out, because it really can save your life. There's no point feeling, oh my God, I know a lot of people they're embarrassed. That's really what it is. And there is nothing to be embarrassed about. Go do it. It will save your life. And I had all the support of everyone at Dancing with the Stars and all my friends. And it's very, very important. And
Well
hopefully
said.
we're going to entertain them, give them a great show. But at the end of it, drop your pants, get somebody there and check it out, mate.
Amen. Amen to
And
that.
that's it.
Man.
Tay, you got a teenager at home.
I do. I haven't told him yet.
Great, we'll break the news to him on Entertainment Tonight. He's gonna watch ET and he'll find out about this.
Rehearsals.
Yes, I don't think he knew
That's
that
not
we
true, but
were
he
going
came early on. He came the early
on,
stages. He didn't know what was going
And
on.
He's seen his pop in rehearsals, and so that's nothing for him. I don't think he knows that it's all coming off. So I'll have fun surprising him.
Oh, good. That's a fun holiday.
Yeah. As a teenager, it's great to
to embarrass him any opportunity.
Yeah.
This is premiere. This
Yeah,
is awesome.
yeah.
And Tyler, what does your family make of this?
Well, I called my wife just to kind of like what James did. I was like, how do you feel about this? And she was like, you better get your ass on that stage. I'm like, there's not gonna be any soccer or anything that we're like used to. And she's like, do it. And I was like, all right, great. And then yeah, my brothers and my dad were so supportive. I watched the Full Monty with my dad when I was a kid, you know, so he's a huge fan of the movie. And, they were just stoked. They didn't want to come to the show,
Right.
which is fine because
They
I don't know if I wanted them there anyway. But everyone's extremely supportive and happy.
Well,
so.
Tyler, you say there's not a sock involved like we're used to? What are you and your wife used to? I'm just trying to understand. Did you hear him when he was explaining to his wife? He was like, yeah, maybe it's
This
right.
time,
This time there won't be a sock, man.
There won't be a sock.
Yeah. What do you guys do at home? Or in the streets? I'm just curious.
I meant actors, like we're
This
used
is
to.
true.
Oh, okay.
He's got Jesus on his back.
I got
We're
Jesus
gonna
on my
let-
back.
We're gonna let him do it as he does.
He gets a pass.
Would you mind please grabbing these beautiful hats?
All right.
Slap those babies on. Now that you are officially members of the Real Full Monty, you have conquered this. Can we expect more? Can we see you maybe popping up a Magic Mike moment in Vegas?
We good. Wow.
We're so busy. We are so busy. We're international artists, John. It's very difficult to get us all together in the same room.
That's true.
Is the nudity now in front of a studio audience behind you, or is this something you would maybe consider doing again? Especially when you think about the message that you're sending.
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I'll do it
Yes.
again.
Yeah. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Absolutely doing it.
I think if it helps, unless only one person gets his life saved for it, is worth it. So
Yeah.
this could help millions of people. So there you go.
Great. If I can manifest the Real Full Monty live on stage, I will be the first person to buy a ticket.
All right.
And if we can get up on stage and learn to dance and strip down in front of an audience, then hopefully that'll inspire anyone out there who's experiencing some symptoms to have a conversation with the doctor, get the right tests, and and catch it early.
Yeah.
There's no shame or embarrassment.
Not at all.
Yeah.